Honorable Men Discord, the battle of who has heart. Knicks versus Spurs. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, welcome back to another episode. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm going to get straight to it. Let's go Knicks. Let's go New York City. I have a few things queued up. It's just reactions from others across the world, or I guess across the states, about this matchup, about the Spurs. Listen, Game 7 for the Spurs, I really didn't know who was going to take it, but they held the lead pretty much the entire game. And one thing I will say is that Wemby's a problem. I noticed it from the first time he stepped foot on the NBA court. He's a problem. He's so much of a problem, I think he would have made Kobe Bryant proud. I'm sure he makes Michael Jordan proud. He has that DNA. He has that DNA for sure. When you see him crying when he lost games, that's a sign of passion, not weakness. That's the kind of hurt where it's like he's so hurt that that he can't even control his emotions. And that's the kind of passion I like. I identify with that type of passion. When I played basketball on the court, that's how I feel about the game. You know, and we're talking about pickup games with no trophy, no accolades, no crowd. I don't like losing. Anyone who's played against me knows I don't like losing. Listen, but I'm not here to talk about myself. Wemby, salute Wemby. Under different circumstances, I would have been rooting for Wemby and Cass and the Spurs, just because I like how that team is playing with each other, and just because I like Wemby. I really like I like the young man. I like what he's doing, and he's super talented. He's like T-Mac slash a little, again, he has that Jordan Kobe DNA, right? But T-Mac, can we say Durant? I would say Durant because I'm going based on his stature and how he's nimble and how he moves on the floor. The kid is amazing. Under different circumstances, I would have been rooting for the Spurs. And you might be saying, well, who's your team? Don't worry about that. All right. I haven't had a solid team since MJ retired. All right. I'm an MJ fan. I grew up on the MJ era. But with that being said, this isn't different circumstances. This is New York City versus San Antonio Spurs. Let's go Brunson. The reason why I said this is the battle of the heart, of who has heart. I mean, both men have heart. We know that. It's not a question of whether or not both men have heart. Brunson and Wemby are going to play their ass off. Make no mistake about it. I can't speak for the supporting cast. We expect them to all play their part. But just know Brunson and Wemby are going to play their heart out. And I can't wait to see it. But let's go Knicks. It's now or never for the Knicks. I'm gonna be straight up. You know, those diehard Knicks fans will probably be mad for me saying that, but it's now or never. Wemby is showing he is taking over the league right now. Not even later. It's not something like you're not forecasting the future with him. Right now, he's taking over. Right now. He started taking over last season. But right now, he's taking over. And it's very scary. It's very scary. SGA did his best in Game 7. You know, his big man was nowhere to be found. Finished the game with 4 points, I believe. Despicable. Listen, I don't even have words for the way his big man played. Or did not play. Or did not show up. But the whole league is on notice. The whole league is on notice. Wemby's here to take over and get your rings when you can. All right. So with that being said, let's go Knicks. You have to do it. Let me get into these videos I have queued up, and then I'll wrap this thing up. Let's get into it.
Is genuinely over. Victor Wembanyama just made the NBA Finals in his first playoff appearance. The nigga is 22 years old. Yeah, it's the start of a new era. I don't want to hear nothing about Jordan no more. I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron no more. This hurts to say, but I don't even want to hear about Steph Curry no more, my nigga. Wemby is the greatest NBA player of all time. The Spurs fucking did it. Chet, I hope you have your bags ready, and Pat, you are going to China next season, my nigga. You are dog shit. Chet would genuinely let his mama die than step in the paint with Wemby, bro. Wemby is the greatest 7-footer of all time, bro. And if he wins the finals, bro, I'm not gonna lie, y'all gotta finally put him in those conversations, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, the Knicks are low-key kind of scary, but me personally, I still got the Spurs winning. Like, there's literally people running to Kalshi right now to bet on the Spurs versus Knicks, bro. According to Kalshi, the Spurs have a 63% chance at beating the Knicks in the NBA Finals 7-game series, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I believe it, bro. Kalshi's never fucking wrong. But hey, man, congratulations to the Spurs. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shea, he did play a good-ass game, but it's crazy though, cause his nigga fucking right-hand man Chet was dog shit. I'm not gonna lie though, the flopping, I'm so glad it's finally over with, bro. Nigga, Shea's flops were genuinely rage bait. And then Caruso, bro. I'm surprised that nigga fucking Castle didn't just rock his shit, bro. Cause me personally, bro, a nigga like Caruso fouling me like that, bro, I'm picking it up like these and tossing him on the fucking ground, bro. Fuck Caruso, bro. But hey, Spurs in 7 though. The NBA is genuine.
Funny thing he said that. It's funny that he said that because I thought the same thing. Caruso's like, what you thinking, Caruso? That's when you get too comfortable with the fact that you're in a organized sport with referees and a crowd and security. Because to me, Caruso, you're not built like that. I don't even know the man personally, but the way he was antagonizing Castle, I was like, Castle should have been back and smacked him. I thought the same thing. I'm calling it like I saw it last, I'm calling it like I saw it. All right, let's get into this next one.
So the San Antonio Spurs, as you can see, is going to be going up against my New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I just want you guys to keep that same energy. This entire playoff series, all you guys did is disrespect the Knicks, say we had an easy path to the finals, and the real finals was in the West with OKC and the Spurs. I just want to remind you guys something. We've played these guys 3 times this year, and we beat them all 3 times. I don't want to hear that this team is young. I don't want to hear that this team is inexperienced. I don't want to hear that this team is tired because they went 7 games against OKC. Keep that same energy when it's time to face my New York Knicks. Congratulations to the Spurs, but this is where the road ends. Let me know how you feel in the comments. You know what it is. Fresh thoughts. Okay.
Let's go. It's not going to be easy. I'm not going to sit here on this channel and say it's going to be easy. I am not going to say it's going to be easy because I don't even go by previous stats. It's nice to know them, but I would never get on here and say, oh, they beat them 3 times. This is a different ball game. And clearly, Wemby, his powers are getting greater with each game. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. Wemby's powers, his strength, his knowledge, he's developing at rapid speeds. I never seen nothing like this. Now, the first video I played, I think the young man was going a little too far, saying Wemby's the greatest of all time. He's doing something I've never seen before in my lifetime. I can't speak about basketball before I was watching it, but why is it that it seems like in this day and time, too many people are too quick to say who's the greatest of all time without even having a ring? Yes, Wemby is spectacular. He's amazing. He's all those things, but he just made it into the finals for the first time, which is an incredible feat. I'm not negating that, but calm down. He has to win the ring. All right, let's people are getting out of control with this. I'm seeing different AI images of him as an alien or him as Goliath against Brunson being David. I'm seeing all these images out there. Calm down. We still have to play game 1. And you're playing against the Knicks, okay? You're playing against the Knicks. Let's get into this one.
Knicks are losing to the Spurs in 5. On everything, Wemby's packing you up. He's going to be the first one to win a ring in 3 years. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody. Matter of fact, let me tell you something about the Knicks. You guys are so cooked, bro. You might as well forfeit. There's no point in you playing. Who is Jalen Brunson going to guard? Fox? Castle? Vassell? He can't guard nobody, bro. He can't even guard me. The Knicks are losing to the Spurs in 5.
I still have faith in Brunson. And here's the thing. Brunson, he represents for all those men out there that are not 6 feet tall. 6 feet. He represents the men that are 6 feet tall. Well, under 6 feet tall, I should say. And for that reason, he has like 2 hearts pumping in his chest. And every time people doubt this man because of his height and how he doesn't necessarily look like the typical superstar, quote unquote superstar, he delivers. And I'm not about to say what he can't do, what he can and can't do, because the man has been consistently showing the world, listen, stop playing with me. I do this for real. That's what he's been showing you on the court. He hasn't been verbally saying it. He's showing it to you on the court. So I'm not counting him out. Those of you who want to count him out, go ahead. But again, this is basketball. You have to play the game first. You can't just go off of what other people are saying and the way he looks compared to the stature of the other players. That's not how we're gonna call this. The game has to be played.
Fan, like not actually, because it's Knicks all fucking day. But man, do I really love the Spurs. Like, I got a crush on Wemby for sure. Like, he's the man to me. I love how he plays. I love everything he's about on and off the court. I love how he hates people. I love how he loves people. I love that starting 5 on the Spurs. I fuck with the Spurs. They seem cool as hell to me. They seem like solid people that I would kick it with. It's gonna hurt to do this, but what's gotta get done's gotta get done. Knicks, baby, all day. I'm conflicted as.
I agree. I like the Spurs. I genuinely like the Spurs, but they play in the Knicks. I cannot root for the Spurs. It's the Knicks. New York City. And yes, New York City, people are saying, oh, if the Knicks win the finals, it's going to turn into Gotham City. It's Gotham City now. If you haven't been watching the playoffs, it's Gotham City now. I've never seen, again, in my lifetime, I've never seen this much Knicks fans travel to other places to watch them play and support them. And they're taking over. So if if you think that San Antonio, the crowd is going to be a factor against the Knicks, you're mistaken. Let's get into it.
If I told you at the beginning of the season that the Spurs and the Knicks would be in the finals, you would have told me I was on crack. And I probably would have been on crack. But it looks like that crack worked out. You just say to Shea, you had a great game, bro. 35 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds, 12 for 21 from the field, 43 minutes. You did what you were supposed to, bro. But your other all-star, Chet, nah. I don't know what's going on with you, bro, but when you see Wemby, you just turn to a whole different person. You didn't score in the second half at all, bro. You're going to have to play against Wemby for like the next 5 to 7 years of your career, bro. Y'all in the same conference. That man got your number. He got your number, your social security. He got everything. He owns everything, bro. You're cooked. Shout out Champagne, bro. Champagne, he had a great game, bro. You did what you were supposed to do. 6 for 10 for 3-point. My boy looking like Klay Thompson.
Shout out to St. John's. That's where that boy's from. That young man.
This isn't a surprise to me. I mean, Wemby did what he was supposed to do, but overall, my boy looking like Klay Thompson. This isn't a surprise to me. I mean, Wemby did what he was supposed to do, but overall, the Spurs were great. Defense was great. They won the offensive rebounds. They just wanted it more, bro. Also, Fox actually had a good game, too. I'm not gonna lie. If I told you at the beginning of the season,
Fox been nice since Sacramento. Fox been nice. Left-handed shooter. Nice. We're going to end with this one.
What a game. The Spurs do it. They knock off the top seed OKC. OKC is not going to repeat. And now we got the Knicks and Spurs matchup. I had the Spurs winning Game 7. I know it was going to be a hard task playing in Oklahoma City, but they played a good game. And I love that for the most part, these refs were not calling these ticky-tack fouls, bruh. And I know some of the OKC fans are going to be like, man, we had some key guys hurt. But y'all still were in this game, man. Y'all was creeping up, but the Spurs kept that gas going. But anyways, let's focus on the finals now. Who do y'all got winning this finals? The New York Knicks or the Spurs? I'm hearing if New York wins, it's going to turn into Gotham City. Everybody's going to go crazy. Here's the thing. I know going into the series, Spurs are probably going to be favored. But the Knicks are a good squad as well, so don't count them out. But honestly, I got Spurs winning the finals. I got Wemby getting his first championship, man. I don't know, man. I'm excited, man. This is starting to get me back in the ball, man, a little bit. Let me know in the comments who y'all got winning the series, Knicks and Spurs. Let's do it. This series.
Let's go, Knicks. The battle of who has more heart, because they both have heart, but who has more heart? Who has more dog in them? More of a fight in them. And never underestimate Brunson. Never underestimate Brunson. You see him got the praying hands just like my album cover. Listen, yes, that was a shameless plug, but I plugged it anyway. Knicks, I don't care what game they do it in. I'm not here to predict which game they do it in, but New York Knicks, that's my prediction. They take it over the Spurs. It's going to be a dog fight all throughout, but I'll never, I should say, will sleep on Brunson. But, you know, shout out to the Spurs for defeating OKC. Took it to 7 games. It was a hell of a series. And OKC, hold your head, because it took 7 games for them to get you out of there. So that's nothing to be ashamed of. But I'm all here. I'm all here for it, for the Knicks versus Spurs. And what's your thoughts on it? Who you think's gonna prevail in that series? And why do you think they're going to prevail, and for what reason? But that's all I have on this episode. As always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I drop episodes daily at 5 p.m. Eastern Time without fail. And also, check out my album on iTunes, Spotify, and other streaming services. It's called Denalo, The Harvest. And I'll see you in the next episode. Stay honorable.